This very orange car is the 2013 Subaru XV Crosstrek. Now don't worry, it does come in several different colors. Now, regardless of the exterior color choice, and yes, the XV does come in colors other than orange, you always get these black wheels on the XV. Now, that's a good thing for some people and a bad thing for others. Really just depends on how you feel about black wheels. If the XV Crosstrek looks familiar to you, then you're not going crazy, because this is essentially the SUV version, if you'd like to think of it that way, of the Impreza hatchback. Basically, what they've done is they've jacked it up to an SUV like nearly 9 inches of ground clearance. They've added, of course, some black cladding and those black wheels. Now, this is essentially the same formula that Subaru uses to create the Outback, and by happenstance, since the Outback has continued to grow and so has the Impreza, this is essentially the same size as the original Outback. Because this is a Subaru, you'll find two things under the hood. You'll find a boxer engine and you'll find symmetrical all-wheel drive. Now, essentially what a boxer engine means is that instead of having the cylinders all in a little row or in a V configuration, as is pretty normal in most vehicles, these cylinders are horizontally opposed. So they're 2 cylinders on each side, and essentially they meet in sort of a boxing fashion, which is why they call it a boxer engine. Now, this engine design is typically smoother than an inline 4-cylinder engine. However, it is much wider, and as you can see, this is a fairly wide engine under the hood. Now, this particular engine is Subaru's new 2-liter boxer engine. It produces 148 horsepower and 148 pound-feet of torque. This is very closely related to the new boxer engine found under the hood of the FRS and the BRZ. As you would also expect from Subaru, you do get a manual transmission option. That is the base transmission in this particular vehicle. It's a 5-speed manual. And for $1,000, you can get the CVT, which is a continuously variable transmission. Now, the CVT does improve your fuel economy ratings on this vehicle from 2330 to 2533. On the inside of the XV Crosstrek, you'll find interior trappings that are essentially appropriate for the price tag of this vehicle. We have a soft touch, slightly rubbery upper dash with a hard plastic lower dash. We have fairly nice trim around the radio and a very nice solid feeling knob